What's going on, everybody? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So definitely please smash that like button, you guys. Please smash that like button, you guys. Come on, man. Show some love. Show some love. Where is the love at? Smash the like button. But yeah, man, I want to talk about this weekend's fight, you guys. As you all know, Lara fought Castano, if I'm pronouncing that right. And it was an okay fight. You know what I'm saying? It was an okay fight. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. October 4th says, Corey, what's up? Yeah, what's going on, bro? How you doing today, man? How's everything going, man? I'm doing all right, man. I'm out here in this little bit of rain, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting things done. But yeah, man, I want to talk this boxing, you guys. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. I really truly believe that we had a pretty good card. The Barclays card, pretty much, the top two guys on the card was Cuban. It was kind of a Cuban card. Smash that like button on your way in, you guys. Beatrice Beat says Ortiz needs to retire. Damn, bro. Damn. Not retire already? Ortiz needs to retire, bro? Damn, man. You hard on these guys, man. Damn, man. That's crazy, bro. You said that Ortiz needs to retire. Beatrice Beats. Wow, man. Come on. He needs to retire? Just because, he did look iffy, though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. He looked average, you know what I'm saying? He looked average, at best. Louis King Kong Ortiz did not look like no damn King Kong last night, you know what I'm saying? I gotta call a spade a spade. He did not look like King Kong last night. He didn't look like anybody you would fear. He was fighting a guy that had been knocked out, I believe, 3 times, before that. The guy he fought last night had lost his first professional fight. Christian Hammer, was when he first started his professional career, he lost that first fight, he got knocked out in his first professional fight, and the same Christian Hammer, the same guy lost to Alexander Povetkin, So we thought that this guy, Luis Ortiz, was this big bag boogeyman, that puts fear in the heart of all of the heavyweight champions and all of the heavyweight contenders, And then we got that last night. He just stunk up the joint, man. He just stunk up the joint. Louis King Kong Ortiz stunk the joint up. Armando Ricky Knight. What's good, my brothers? How's everybody doing? Let me get to this chat. October 4th says, I enjoyed the night of boxing. The Zone had a decent card, too. Shout out to the Zone, man. Beatrice B says the heavyweight division's looking crazy. Yeah, you got Joe Joyce looking iffy, too, when he fought Breazeale. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. With these guys having these iffy performances against these kind of, not even, contender-ish guys that they're fighting. Let's be honest. Christian Hammer, is he fighting for a world title anytime soon? Hell no. And I just found out that Lucas Brown got knocked out by a guy that's 6-13. We got knocked down. And they said that he got robbed, possibly. That the guy at 6-13 was supposed to win that fight against Lucas Brown. So, these heavyweights, dude, are falling off, and they're falling off fast. It's time for the new crop of heavyweights. These old crop of heavyweights and 30, 35-plus-year-old heavyweights. You got Lucas Brown, I believe he's near his 40s. You got Luis Ortiz, I believe he's near his 40s. You got Christian Hammer, I believe he's near his 40s. Amir Mansour, he's near his 40s. Joe Joyce is like 35, 33, 34. These guys, you're talking about guys in the heavyweight division, you guys, that are getting old, man, and they're getting old quick, Ricky Knight, what's up? Smoke in the chat, what's up, my brother? Armando, what's good, bro? What's going on? AD, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Let me get to you guys' chats. October 4th in the chat says, at Beatrice Beats, come on, bro. Everyone knew Hammer was a durable guy. Povetkin couldn't stop Hammer either. Ortiz wrote most rounds. Beatrice Beats says, yeah, bro, you couldn't, he is losing a step. You couldn't see that he's losing a step. Do you guys think Luis Ortiz is losing a step after that performance he put on last night? I would say he, and I would even go a step further to say that Luis Ortiz was fading in that fight. Okay? He was fading in the later rounds. Okay? So I would even go a step further to say that. You know, that's just me personally. I think he faded towards the later rounds. Armando, what's up, bro? He says, age can catch you overnight. And what's up, Corey? Yeah, bro. It can though. Have we seen the last of a dangerous Luis King Kong Ortiz? Have we seen the last good days of Luis Ortiz? Or did that Deontay Wilder thrashing, did that pay up? Is he still, having lingering effects from the Deontay Wilder, knockout? I mean, because that was a brutal knockout, you guys. That was a brutal knockout. Smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe. Luis Ortiz got brutally knocked out by, Deontay Wilder, man. And, sometimes you're not going to be the same after that. It might not happen in the first fight back. It might not happen in the second fight back. But he's only had, a couple tune-ups, against guys that really weren't even fighting back. This is the first guy that fought Luis Ortiz back since he's been back from the knockout from Deontay Wilder. This is the first guy that fought Luis Ortiz back. Luis Ortiz back, and we've seen what happened with that. Okay? The first guy that fought him back, and this is the first time the guy fought him back since the knockout, and this is what happens. Let me go with these chats, man. Smoke in the chat. Oh, October 4th says, Corey Lee Boxing, losing your first fight doesn't matter. Says, I know you that up. Come on, man. Like, come on, though, man. When we're talking about Christian Hammer, is he a world beater? Is he this mysterious boogeyman now that we didn't know about? No. We knew who he was going into this fight. Yes, he's a durable guy, but a guy on the level of Luis Ortiz should knock this motherfucker out. Straight up. There ain't no two ways about it. And if you guys don't agree with what I'm saying, you making excuses for Luis Ortiz. Straight up. Luis Ortiz should have knocked Hammer out last night. Period. Okay? And being that it made that he did not knock him out, okay, that shows signs of question. Is he losing a step? Did age catch him last night? All of these questions we got to have answers to, okay? Because it's not looking good for Luis Ortiz right now, okay? You put him in there with the young prospect. You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? My joint was lagging, man. My bad. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me, y'all. I'm back. My shit be lagging, man. My bad, y'all. I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Smash that like button, you guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Because somebody... I told Corey Lee... Oh, Rick in the chat says... Corey Ortiz didn't look good last night. No, he didn't. Ricky in it says, do you think Ortiz made himself look that other fighters will possibly? I wouldn't put that in a realm of possibility. He looked like shit last night. You know what I'm saying? Decent Hammer is well known. When's the... All right, y'all, my phone has been up, man. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. What's up, Junior in the... We got the heavy hitters. Unemployed Mario. What's up, bro? Earn with Hearn. What up? What's going on? Smash that like button, you guys. Hopefully we're going to live now. We're going to be good, right? These fought. I'll beat some fight with Ortiz, but for Ortiz to... Did he beat any of those guys? Him beating an undefeated, up and coming fighter, so what? That fighter probably ain't even proven itself yet. Okay? What notable wins does Christian Hammer have? You want to go down? You want to go? You want to go? You want to go down? You want to go down the list? I mean, we can definitely go down the list. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely go down the list. I don't mind going down the list. Let's actually go down the list since you guys want to bring up, Christian Hammer and all of this shit. You know what I mean? So let's see, man. Let's see what's up with this guy, Christian Hammer. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, you guys. Let's see what this guy's about. All right? Christian Hammer. Smash that like button, man. I'm looking up Christian Hammer, you guys, for you guys. Oh, they got a draw. Oh, Jamie Walker last night. Barclays, here we go. Luis Ortiz, Christian Hammer. All right. Smash that like button, you guys. Okay, Christian Hammer, 24-6 now, with 14 knockouts. Okay, let's see who he's beating. Boxing Counter Elite in the chat. Let me read all you guys' chats too, man. My bad, I'm backed up. October 4th says, Corey Lee, boxing. No, Hammer is not a world beater, but he is a durable guy who takes top fighters the distance. Every division has these guys, and Hammer is one of them. I mean, but we can say the same for Malik Scott. But these are guys okay, that if you're on the top of your shit, you knock them out. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If you're on the top of your shit, which we thought Luis Ortiz was, okay, but obviously he isn't, okay, he would have knocked this guy the fuck out. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Okay? He was decision. Yo, what's up, you guys? I'm sorry, man. My connection is horrible, man. My connection sucks, man. My connection sucks, dude. I'm sorry, you guys, that my connection is this bad. Sorry, man. I'm trying to give you guys a decent live stream. Talk some good boxing with you guys. October 4th said, Boxing Counter Elite says, he said with some good signal, my man. Oh, my bad, bro. Boxing Counter Elite says Ortiz went to the body. The jab was crispy. Ortiz was boxing off of his counter punches, and Ortiz landed the left hand clean on Hammer a couple of times. Ortiz just couldn't knock him out. Yeah. I mean, but Ortiz was getting touched up too, though. Ortiz was catching some. We ain't gonna act like Ortiz didn't get touched in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Hammer was touching, was touching him. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely touching him. You know what I'm saying? So, we kind of gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely getting touched up. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely getting touched up. And it's one of those type of situations, you guys, where when a guy gets touched up like that, I mean, we got to call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I truly believe that, Christian Hammer, okay? I truly believe that Christian Hammer should have been knocked out last night. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I truly believe that Christian Hammer should have been knocked out. There's no two ways about it. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can call me, what you guys want to call me, man. But Christian Hammer has been knocked out, man. Like, it's not like this guy has got a steel cast iron chin. You know what I'm saying? No, okay? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Luis Ortiz, okay, has, we thought he has enough power to knock out guys like Christian Hammer. I thought he did. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought he had enough power to knock out guys like Christian Hammer. I mean, straight up. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I truly did. I truly did. I thought Christian Hammer would have been knocked out by at least the 5th or the 6th round, straight up. But he wasn't, so we got to move on. We got to see what's next for Luis King Kong Ortiz. But to say that Luis Ortiz had a great performance, what are you smoking on? What the fuck are you smoking on? Because he didn't, in my personal opinion. I don't think he did. I don't think that Luis Ortiz had a great performance. I think he did. He had his moments. He was doing good in spots, But for to say that Luis Ortiz had a an awesome performance, no, he didn't. Clifton Smith says, do you think Ortiz showed his age, or was his head just somewhere else? He didn't seem like himself to me. I mean, the guy's getting pretty good paydays. You know what I'm saying? He's getting damn good paydays. To fight the guys he's fighting, he's getting damn good paydays. I mean, he's getting really good paydays, So the pay, I don't understand. I know his daughter's going through stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you just don't know what a fighter's going through, you guys. You know what I'm saying? You just really don't know what a fighter's going through, But I'm going to tell you guys personally that I think that, Luis Ortiz could have did a hell of a lot better than that, man. My personal opinion. You guys have your opinion. I have my opinion. My opinion was Luis Ortiz didn't look good last night. Straight up. It is what it is. You guys can't, sit here and tell me that, Luis Ortiz was this big boogeyman last night, because he wasn't. October 4th says, Clifton Smith, I just think people saw Hammer as a pudgy white dude and forgot how crafty and durable he is. Hammer is not a chump. He is experienced and knows how to survive and has pop. But if he knows how to survive, Luis Ortiz being that Luis Ortiz, has fought for the world title and stuff like that, and came up like razor thin short with Deontay Wilder, he should have closed that gap. People still think that Luis Ortiz is the top 3 heavyweight, man. Top 3 or 4 heavyweight in the world, man. So for a guy to be the top 3 or 4 heavyweight in the world, you don't think he should have knocked him out? I mean, come on, man. Like, yo, what the hell are you guys looking at? I think he should have got knocked out. That's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, Christian Hammer, man, I mean, he's an okay fighter, but I mean, like, look, man, he's been knocked out by a guy that was 0-1. Christian Hammer got knocked out by a guy that was 0-1, okay? 0-1, ladies and gentlemen. 0-1, okay? So he was 0-1. He got knocked out by this guy. And, like I said, man, I just think that Luis Ortiz should have, I think he could have did better. That's just my personal opinion. Jay Will says Ortiz was trolling big time. Erwin Hearn says Corey Lee Boxing. What's up, my man? Corey Lee, what up? What's going on, Erwin Hearn? How you doing, bro? Michelle in the chat says, salute Corey Lee. Love the energy. New sub. Oh, thanks so much, Michelle. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Erwin Hearn says Hammer exposed Ortiz as a false boogeyman. Ortiz is Wilder's best win. Not looking as impressive now. Yeah, I guess you could say that as well. Yeah, I guess you can go that route and say that, it's not impressive as we thought it was. A lot of people can say a lot of things after this type of performance, man. I mean, we gotta call a spade, you guys. I mean, it was iffy, man. I mean, just the whole performance, the whole situation. I just truly believe that he could have did a lot better. I think Luis Ortiz could have did a lot better. You know, that's just what I think, man. You know, that is just what I think, you guys. Let me park this car. Oh. Oh. Let's get it. Let's get it. So yeah, man. I truly believe that he could have did a little bit better, man. What are you guys saying in the chat? So yeah, man. Moving on though, man. Luis Ortiz, he did get the win, you guys. So Luis Ortiz did get the win. Being that he won, we got to think about what's next for him. What's next? What's next for King Kong? What's next for the big old King Kong? What's next for him? My personal opinion, what I would want to see Luis Ortiz fight next, I would want to see Luis Ortiz fight, a Joe Joyce or something like that. I really would, you guys. Because I truly believe that Luis Ortiz still has some left in the tank. I can't fully. Mr. Boxing Today says, "What's up, Mr. Boxing Today?" He says, "Cleaning up my house, tuning in, listening." Oh man, thank you so much, Mr. Boxing Today. Love your videos, bro. If you haven't, you guys go check out Mr. Boxing Today. He's got a dope YouTube channel. He talks a lot heavily about the heavyweight division, man. You know what I'm saying? So look out for the collab too. Me and Mr. Boxing Today gonna be cooking up something in the kitchen real soon, man. You know what I'm saying? So you guys need to watch out for that too. Clifton Smith says, "I like Ortiz. Who does he fight next?" All right, now when I go down the whole realm of things, and I go down the whole heavyweight list of fighters, okay? Christian Hammer was rated 25 in the world, okay? So he's a top 25 heavyweight. But when you go down the scheme of things, you got, Anthony Joshua number 1, Deontay Wilder number 2, Tyson Fury number 3, Dillian White number 4, Alexander Povetkin number 5, Jarrell Miller number 6, Kuret Pulev number 7. Then you got Luis Ortiz right there, number 8. Then you got Dominic Breazeale number 9, and you got Adam Konaki right there at that number 10 position. I would want to see, and then you got Oscar Rivas right there at number 11, and Tom Schwartz. I like Tom Schwartz. He's a really good fighter from Germany. He's young though. He's only 24, so he's got a lot more room. A lot more wiggle room. I feel like he can. He can still learn more on the job and stuff like that. But if it was up to me, you got Joseph Parker number 13 too. If it was up to me, you guys, who should Luis Ortiz fight next? I would honestly say I would like to see Luis Ortiz fight Dillian White next, you guys. I want to see Luis Ortiz fight Dillian White next because here's why. Okay? Dillian White, okay, is a knockout puncher, man. He's got a lot of power, man, and I believe his power. I mean, he hurt. He hurt. Joseph Parker. I believe Joseph Parker took a lot of damage in that fight. I believe Joseph Parker took more damage in the Dillian White fight than he did in the Anthony Joshua fight. Okay, so that should tell you something. Okay, Dillian White is on his shit right now. He's on his A game right now, and he's showing the world that he's a top level heavyweight. He's a top 5 heavyweight without any doubts, without any equivocations. Dillian White is a top 5 heavyweight, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Dillian White is a top 5 heavyweight. Because you don't get to where Dillian White is by just being a slouch. You don't beat Joseph Parker, who Joseph Parker beat Andy Ruiz, he beat Huey Fury, okay? Dillian White, okay, beat Joseph Parker, knocked him down, hurt him bad, you know what I'm saying? A fighter like that, I would love to see him fight, Ortiz, man, because I feel like Ortiz is there. I feel like Ortiz is a really good opponent. He's a really good fighter. But we gotta kind of lower this list down. We got all of these fighters on this list that are pretty damn good. But we gotta kind of separate some of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? We gotta separate some of these fighters. I'll be right back, you guys. Give me like 2 seconds, you guys. All right, I'm back, you guys. I'm back like I never left, baby. Let's get it. All right, now back to what I was saying, you guys. Who should Luis Ortiz fight? Let me go to the chat and let me see what you guys are talking about. October 4th says, Mr. Boxing today. Hey, brother, love that Ortiz fight last night. He says last night. He says last night. I think these guys are being too hard on Ortiz, which we possibly could be a little bit hard on him. But if we're being hard on him, you know what I'm saying, we gotta call a spade though, man. We gotta call a spade, man. I'm sorry though, man, but we got to, man. Because I truly believe that that I truly believe that fighters right now in this division, are I just want to see the best fight the best, okay? And Luis Ortiz fighting Dillian Whyte, that'll be a hell of a fight, man. I think that'll be a hell of a fight, man. So let's make that fight happen. And I want to break down the Lara versus Castano fight, man. The Lara versus Castano fight last night. Okay, Mr. Boxing today. Let me read you guys before I switch subjects. Erwin Hearn says Dillian Whyte knocked out Chisora cold, worse than the KO, the hate KO. Whyte versus Ortiz is a good fight. Yup. October 4th says at Erwin Hearn. I would also love Povetkin versus Ortiz. Yeah, I would too, man. I think Povetkin takes him, but it's a hard call. Mr. Boxing today says fans always talk about Whyte's victories over Chisora, but conveniently skip over Khabib's victory over Chisora. Yeah, he beat him, but that was a club. But come on, Mr. Boxing today. That Khabib's win over Chisora was razor thin. A lot of people said Chisora won that fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people said that Chisora won that fight. Come on now. If we're gonna call it one way, we gotta call it both ways. All right? We're gonna call it one way, we gotta call it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Clifton Smith says, did his loss to Wilder knock him back that far? I don't understand. His time is running out. He needs another title shot this year. He is 40. Retirement. Yeah, you're right, Clifton Smith. Yeah, man, the time's running out, man. The time is running out on the boogeyman. The boogeyman. The time is running out. October 4th says at Corley Boxing, I think Hammer goes the distance with most of these No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, man. Hammer gets knocked the fuck out. I know that's your boy and all, October 4th. I know Christian Hammer's your boy. I know you think, so highly of Christian Hammer. But Christian Hammer is who the fuck we thought he was. He's the same guy that got knocked out in his first professional fight, okay? This is the same guy, okay, that got knocked out in his first professional fight, okay? If Luis Ortiz was on his shit, like I said 3 times before, okay, he would have got knocked the fuck out last night. Straight up, with no equivocations, okay? He would have got knocked the fuck out, But he didn't get knocked out because Luis Ortiz was toying with them all night. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we know Luis Ortiz could get the win. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be a foregone conclusion he gets a win. Easy win, okay? But fans don't come for that. Fans come for the knockout, okay? We pay our hard-earned money to see knockouts, especially in the heavyweight division. So don't stink up the joint, you know what I'm saying? But obviously he did a little bit of good boxing too, but he was getting touched too, you know? I can't say that, Hammer, Hammer, it was a landslide. I feel like Hammer won a couple of those rounds. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Mr. Boxing Today says, top heavyweights, Wilder and AJ would stop him most likely, and Fury did stop him. But that's what I'm saying. If we're putting Luis Ortiz on the top echelon of heavyweights, if he's at the top of the top, okay, and he's at the creme de la creme, and he's, one of the best, okay, if he's one of those guys, he should have stopped Hammer, okay, and not look the way he did against Hammer last night, okay? That's what I'm saying, okay? Both guys put on, kind of, iffy performances, man. Him and Lara, both Cubans last night, put on iffy performances, if you want to be technical. Mr. Boxing Today says, White first victory was razor thin. He did get a clean knockout the second time around. I thought Khabib beat Chisora clean, but it was competitive. Okay, I feel you on that, man. October 4th says, Corley Boxing, you are mistaken. Hammer is not my boy. I'm just fucking with you, October 4th. I'm just fucking with you. Bro. He says, you guys are just not getting that. He is a tough and durable and tricky. Most top heavyweights go the distance with Hammer. Most top heavyweights? Not if you're in the top 5. Like a lot of people think Ortiz is in the top 5. You got Deontay Wilder. You got Anthony Joshua. You got Tyson Fury. Then you probably got what? You got Dillian White. And then a lot of people say that Luis Ortiz is number 5. So if you're a top 5 heavyweight, okay, you can't knock out a fucking guy that's been knocked out before, okay? If you can't knock him out, like, that shows something about you. Maybe you weren't who we thought you were at this point in your career. That's all that I'm saying, okay? I know that a prime Luis Ortiz would have knocked this guy Hammer out, man. Stop trying to make Hammer look like this fucking, oh, he's all durable. He wasn't durable in his first professional fight. He wasn't durable against Tyson Fury. How durable is he, October 4th? How fucking durable is he? These guys he's fighting, the top guys knocking his ass out, okay? If we're putting Ortiz in the top echelons of heavyweights, he didn't look good last night, period. End of discussion. Mr. Boxing Today says Povetkin could not stop him either. Mr. Boxing Today, I personally don't rate Povetkin as a top heavyweight, my top 5 heavyweight. That's just me personally. I feel like if you're a top 5 heavyweight, you stop Hammer, period. A lot of these YouTube channels, a lot of these people got Luis Ortiz as a top heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? As a top elite heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? Dave Kirkwood says Ortiz is crap. Clifton Smith says, I agree. That's what worries me about Ortiz, that performance. Now, October 4th says Ortiz is not up with the top 5 heavyweights. So he's not a top 5 heavyweight. That's what you're saying, October 4th? All right. That's what you think. But look, man, I got to go, you guys. I got some shit I got to handle, man. Thank you, guys. I want to talk about so much more shit, man, than just Ortiz, man. I just got stuck on that subject this live stream. I wish I could have got, mixed it up with a couple different things, man. But I'll talk more about it next time, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Boxing Today says, where do you rank Parker? I rank Parker 6 or 7. Nah, I don't know, man. It's dicey with Parker, man. Let me see. What do I rate Parker? I got Anthony. I got, you could do 1 or 2 either way you want, but I got, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Dillian White, okay? That's my 4 right there, okay? That's 4 guaranteed. That's 4. That's 4 heavyweights right there that I know that's solidified heavyweights, okay? I would put Luis Ortiz ahead of Joseph Parker, and I would not put Jarrell Big Baby Miller ahead of Joseph Parker. Hell no. Alexander Povetkin, I wouldn't put him ahead of Joseph Parker. Adam Kwanaki, I wouldn't put him ahead of Parker or Breazeale. I think Parker's 6 or 7, Mr. Heavyweight Boxing. Where do you rate him, Mr. Heavyweight Boxing? Where do you rate Joseph Parker? I rate him 6 or 7. Where do you rate him? Ghost Rider says, salute Corey Lee. No doubt, bro. October 4th says, I think Parker. He says, I think White, Parker, Ruiz, Junior, Miller, and Povetkin are all above Ortiz and have been for a couple years now. Only certain, but you say that all of these guys are ahead of. You're saying that Miller's ahead of Luis Ortiz? You're saying that Andy Ruiz and Big Baby Miller is ahead of Luis Ortiz October 4th? And Povetkin? You're saying that Povetkin? God damn, dude. Oh my God, man. I don't know, man. Mr. Boxing Today says the reason I asked about Parker is because Parker went 12 with Kajan, and Ortiz sparked him in his very next fight in quick fashion. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I believe styles make fights, but I just, with the whole Hammer situation, man, you can mix and match it a whole 75 different ways, Mr. Boxing Today. But you got to call a spade, man. Hammer has been knocked the fuck out in his first professional fight, okay? This is not a top heavyweight. Hammer is a top 25 heavyweight, okay? He's a top 25 heavyweight, okay? He is the 25th ranked fighter right now, you know, and I kind of agree with that. Or further back. I probably know 10 fighters that are ahead of him. That's behind him. Like, I would put Efe Jagba ahead of him. I would put Uzi Oganu ahead of Hammer. You know, I would put, Daniel Dubois, if they're not already, ahead of him. I would put all those guys ahead of him, you know. I mean, you got guys like Oscar Rivas that I believe will stop Hammer, you know. You got guys like Joseph Parker, I feel, that would stop Hammer. But it's just like, I guess you could say styles make matchups, man, but we could be here all night talking about that shit, man. I truly feel that Ortiz did not look his best last night, and that's what it is, straight up. No equivocations. I'm not making excuses for this old motherfucker Luis Ortiz. I know that's a lot of you guys' top heavyweight. Fuck him. He ain't look good last night. I don't agree with what he's saying, man. I don't agree with what the fuck's going on with him. I think he could have did better, man. I just really believe he could have did better. AD says, well said, Corey. I agree 100% with you. Thank you so much, you guys. Hey, look, man, I got to go, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be live again, hopefully again tonight. I got some business to take care of, man. But thank you so much for watching, man.